Vin's three-point shot.
It's the powering shot, baby.
Red Bulls takes it to that.
Welcome, everybody, to the Net SN production of tonight's ball game between the Van Vandals and the Rusk Eagles. Live from Jim Swink Field here. It's the counselor, Stephen Shires, along with Larry, come on, Riff, Pierce. We're down Chris Wellington this evening as he had other obligations with the Poetry Festival going on back in center.
I think he's slacking on us, man.
That's right. And then, of course, we have running the scoreboard tonight. We have the Triple S Scarlet Scoreboard Shires. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, we were
just
in the middle of
talked over
prayer.
their prayer. Sorry about that, folks. But in any event, this is we're normally the Rough Rider radio team, but tonight we're the Eagle radio team as we are coming in here. We're from center. We normally do the Center Rough Rider athletics. We're on bye this week, and so Net SN has met with administration, and we are looking to add the Rusk Eagles to the Net SN family of schools where we do our sports broadcasting for. So that's we're able to come over and do this game this evening as kind of a bonus to kind of get us started and get you introduced to the Net SN. We're going to look at really cranking it up during basketball season.
Right. Yeah, I think we should be able to really start. Maybe even if we get the person, we should be able to maybe get some Rusk games in there. I think.
Well, we're gonna see.
Try anyway.
Right. That's going to be up to Mr. Brett Sweeney, the guy in charge of this venture. But anyway, so this is our cornerstone. We do a number of things. We have, of course, our pregame show. We have a little bit. We have an area roundup and some other things. That's brought to you by Cornerstone Therapy there in center. We're going to hear from them. We'll be back. We're going to do a little pregame, little area roundup that Chris Wellington did. We're going to talk about this game. We know Rusk. We saw them last week.
Right.
We get to see Van a week before the Rough Riders play them. So let's hear from Cornerstone, and then we'll be back with more of the pregame show right after this.
Cornerstone Balance and Therapy is the local place where you go to recover after surgery or after an accident. With up-to-date modern equipment and a staff that cares and knows you by name, the only thing better is where it's located, right at the four-way stop in the middle of town. Cornerstone, helping you get better. You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
All right, folks, welcome back. Man, that was a prayer that we had going on that would get you fired up. Man, it makes me want to go out there and play some football.
All right. Sorry for the light talk there, folks, but we didn't want to be rude as they were doing the prayers right there, too. But, a lot of stuff going on. Peak Out. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They're doing the Peak Out here at Rusk. And we got a big crowd out here tonight as well. And good little trip over. We got to go to Astros Barbecue. Have some of that before we got here. So is that what it's called? It's Astros Barbecue?
No, I think it's got a different
Space
name.
City Barbecue, maybe?
Well, I don't know, but I call it Astros Barbecue.
Astros
we got to get them to advertise for us because we stop there. I stop there all the time because
you're over here quite a bit, aren't you?
We are huge Astros fans, and we are huge fans of the barbecue up there. It's right there on Highway 69, right there, right south of the intersection between US 69 and 84.
And we also made a friend while we were there.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we made a nice little four-legged friend. He needed a little something to eat, so we hooked him up a little bit of a sandwich. So there we go. But yeah, hey man, this is gonna be good. I've been to Rusk before. These are wonderful people here. They take really good care of us. This is gonna be a good game here, man. Both these teams are fighting real hard about coming up into the district, and Van is gonna try to air it out a little bit. We saw Rusk last week, and they got a good defense, and they got a great sophomore quarterback in Brady Barrier, and so they're gonna be tough to deal with. And Van better be ready for a good handful of Rusk, because I think Rusk is going to try to come back after that game they lost last week, and it was a tough one.
Well, as Rough Rider fans, we're huge Eagle fans this evening. We want to see Rusk win this football game. But to kind of get this set up, Chris Wallington does this thing for us. Again, Chris is not here this evening. He may check in with us. He may call in and participate in the show, but we do have this thing, we call it the Area Roundup. So we're going to do that real fast, and then we'll be right back. This is the Cornerstone pregame show here on NetSN.
It's time for the Area Roundup, a look at the teams in our district, brought to you by Brookshire Brothers. Last week, Brownsboro and Carthage went at it, and Carthage wins easily 45-0. Van, opponents tonight, beat Canton 49-3, and of course in the other game, Rusk fell to Center 76-48. This week, Canton gets to go to Carthage. Actually, Carthage is going to Canton. Brownsboro will travel to Bullard. Now, Bullard's 19-point favorites. Of course, Carthage is 42-point favorites against Canton. And Van comes here tonight. It's a very important one between two teams that are very similarly ranked in the overall rankings. Van, 8-point favorites tonight. A look at the other district next door, District 7. Important because they'll be the first group of people that we play in the playoffs. Paris North Lamar versus Pittsburgh by 3. They're looking for that third and fourth playoff spot. Texarkana Liberty Ilo, 15-point favorite over Longview Spring Hill. Liberty Ilo looking for that third and fourth spot. But the big marquee game, Texarkana Pleasant Grove, the number 4 team, against Gilmer, the number 14 team, and Pleasant Grove 13-point favorites. That's the probably district championship game there. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but that's most likely what we're looking at. There's your Area Roundup from District 7 and our District 8, brought to you by Brookshire Brothers.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market. Oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Everybody, welcome back to the Cornerstone pregame show. We're getting ready for probably the coin toss. We see the Rusk Eagles coming out. We have their captains, number 4, Brady Barrier, of course, a good quarterback. We have number 13, Arthur Hill. Number 54, my favorite number of all time. And we don't have a 54 on their roster, do we?
No, I don't see one on there. May have to look in that program, see what we got.
We can look in that. Where's the big program, Scarlett? See if we can't find that down there. And then
you got number 12 in there. Jermichael Stearns.
Yeah, we may get a PA announcer may help us out here. So we heard that Rusk won the toss.
Eagles number 4, Brady Barrier. Number 9, Cade Craig.
So you got Miller.
Hold on. They don't know who number 54 is either.
So for the Van Vandals, you got Miller, and also Skit Capizano in there. And
So-
big number 70. Oh, he was in there too. Jose Suarez. So we're ready to go for some football here tonight. We'll keep you updated on some scores, everything. It's the 3-1 Rust Eagles taking on the 5-1 Van Vandals. The only one the Van lost to. They lost a tough one to Chapel Hill, who's pretty much seems that up there, right there with Carthage, is one of the top teams in Class 4A here. So
yeah, I think Rusk is 3-2. So they got
3-2?
3-2 because they lost last week, Pierce.
Yeah, you're
Just
right.
giving you
3-2,
grief.
0-1 in the district. There you go. So Russ is going to kick off. Right there. Russ going to kick it off, and the Eagles will be set to send it on the way to get this game underway here tonight. Number 34, that is Carlos Gatlin, will be doing the kicking. Back deep for the Van Vandals. Got a couple of guys back there. Looks like Rainey, Hawkins, and Hinch. And that's going to be a high pop one. They're going to get it. And number 32, he's going to come down with it. They tried to, that's Garrett Phillips, the linebacker, the senior linebacker. He's standing there at about the 45, 47-yard line. So it will be Van Vandals with it first. They will start off on their own 47-yard line.
Pierce, what we know about the Van Vandals is that they have a big offensive line and big defensive line. They like to run the football, but they have a receiver on the outside, I believe number 17, Gabriel Bachert, B-A-C-H-E-R-T, who is a house. So they said he lines up generally on the right side.
Oh, we got a penalty right off the bat on the kicking team.
Ouch.
So Rusk going to hurt themselves right off the get here with a 15-yard personal foul penalty. I didn't see that. What we call the Waterburger mustard on the field out there, but that moves it all the way up to the 40-yard line of Rusk to start off here for the quarterback.
They're going to run it right up the middle.
And that's Moffitt.
They
as the
stuff it,
quarterback.
but then he bounces outside. Is going to end up picking up.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground.
Well, now it looks like Rusk did come up with it too, as it did come out. And yeah, sorry for the late delay there, folks. But yeah, the ball did come out, but it is a fumble.
Well, let's describe that for everybody. So it was an inside run. The Eagles do a good job of absolutely stuffing it, but the runner doesn't go down. He bounces outside, picks up 6 or 7 good yards, but puts the ball on the carpet, and the Eagles are going to recover. So go Eagles! That's what we want to see.
Yeah, there you go. The Eagles going to come out here. It's going to be Barrier. He's going to bring out. He's got a good running game to go along with this, with a good passing game too.
Well,
they were able to get a couple hundred yards against the tough Rough Rider defense last
Well,
week.
Pierce, they torched us with the screen pass.
Yeah, they
My
did really
goodness
good with that.
gracious.
See what that comes up here. Twin receiver set, both sides flip back into the backfield, and Barrier going to look to pass. Got a good little pocket, comes across the middle. Got his man inside the 50-yard line. That's going to be number 15. Still on his feet, breaking some tackles. Nice job there by Seth Hicks. As he'll have enough for a first down all the way into Van territory, all the way to the 47-yard line for a big pass play.
That was a hugely athletic
18 yards. First down. So into Van territory, here comes Barrier. Going to send the man in motion. He's going to throw him out into the flat. He's going to find Griffin there in the flat. Griffin turns up the field and puts on the speed. He's going to pick up about 9. And I don't know, we got a referee on this side. Looks like he's walking to the back there. I don't know, I didn't see a penalty flag out there. Yep, there is a penalty flag out there. What we like to call a Waterburger penalty flag.
Sure, of course, penalties are brought to you by Waterburger. I had Waterburger for lunch today, Pierce.
I did too. I had to have it the other day, too, because on my app they were giving me triple points.
Hold on a second. They're calling it's going to be a penalty.
Against Van. So they're going to move it up from where it was at there at the 38-yard line after. That's 15 yards more. Let's take it down to the 32-yard line. That's enough for another first down. And a big penalty there.
That's what we call a Ray Jones Chevrolet first down.
That's it.
Drive on over to center, folks, from Rusk. Go see Ray Jones Chevrolet for your General Motors products.
All right, Barrier in the backfield. Going to send Griffin out. He's going to throw it out in the flat. Got a man there just on the outside. Breaks a tackle. Going to be tackled down there right around the 10-yard line. Nice play there. And it's caught by Grimes, number 3, Braden Grimes. So that's enough for another first down, and that'll take it down to right around the 10-yard line. They may be able to get a first down there. They're going to say it's right around the 11.
Yeah, so they'll be able to go to
That's
first
21
down.
there. So another first down. Here comes Barrier trying to capitalize on this turnover. Griffin to his left side, twin receiver step both sides. Going to give it to Griffin, trying to turn it back up inside. And a nice tackle coming up there to make a good play there is Colton Miller.
Yeah, that Griffin's a nice running back, too. We sure got a belly full of him last week.
Right.
I mean, once I tell you what, they better, kind of like our running back, you better get him after about 6 yards, because if you don't get your hand on him within 6 yards,
you might not catch him.
Cue up the fight song.
Oh, here's a little toss on the jet coming across, the wide receiver coming across. Going to get up close to the 5-yard line. Good tackle there to save to get too much. Barnett, number 8 on the carry, number 15, and that was Rust onto the stop there for Van.
Again, like you said, Pierce, they're going to be able to get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
So, yeah, that brings up a third down and about 5 here. Call it a long 4. Going to give it to Griffin right up the gut. And Van right there to stand him up, and he's going to get close, maybe down to the 6. Let's see where they rank. It's going to be a 4th down, though.
I think it's down to the 5, but he's still going to be about 1.5 yards short. What does Rusk do here? We know they got a good field goal kicker. It looks like they're going to kick it.
Probably a good thing here. They do have a good field goal kicker. They're going to bring him in and let him knock it out. Number 34. Keep forgetting I got to move that thing.
Yeah, you're about to be fired, Mr. Pierce. So there's the kick.
Carlos Gallen. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So the field goal is good. So after the fumble, and with 9:11 left on the first quarter clock, the Rusk Eagles score first, make it 3-0. We'll be back here right after they're ready for the kickoff, right after this.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
You know, I'm hungry. What is there to eat around these parts?
Well, this is Texas, so you're probably going to want some barbecue.
Barbecue, you say?
Yes, and the very best you can get's at Yardbirds. You just pull on up to the drive-thru window. When you get there, you tell them what you want. They got good stuff.
Do you think that would be good with some scones and a spot of tea?
No, you better leave that in your purse. Get you a beer or a soda pop.
Yardbirds, Tennehaw Street.
All right, buddy, welcome back.
All right, scoring drive is 7 plays, 65 yards, 5-yard run by Griffin to top it off. And taking about 2 minutes and 37 seconds off the clock for the scoring drive there for the Eagles. They lead it 3-0. Here's a Gallen with a kick. And going to be up to that man. He's going to be a fair catch called for there at about the 32-yard line. And that is number 8, Caden Rowe. So will be Van football at the 32-yard line. 9:11 on the clock here in this first quarter. 3-0 Rusk Eagles with the lead here. So one play for the Vandals, and they turn it over. They coughed it up. So now the Vandals are back out here ready to get after here. Quarterback is number 10. That is Jackson Moffitt. He's going to be in there with a single back set to his right side. Trip receiver set over to the left side. Moffitt going to hold himself, pulls it down, runs it right up the gut, trying to find some room, and he's going to have enough for a first down as he takes it up to about the 43-yard line for a run of 11.
Got in right behind that big offensive line, and they do have a big number 77, 76.
Yeah, they got some
70,
beef up there.
74. I mean, yeah, they got some good size up there.
Tennehaw up on top of Carlisle already, 20-0 in the first quarter.
Wow, that's quick. They must have got started at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they did. So here we go. Moffitt once again ready to go. Bringing the man in motion from the left to right side. I'm going to stop him there in the slot now. Faking a handoff. Moffitt rolled it out to his right side. Pressure. Going to put it up in the middle. Got his man coming. Oh, and he dropped it. Man, that would have been a good play. He would have picked up quite a bit there as it goes out of the hands there of Caden Rowe for the incomplete pass.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. It was right there for the Vandals. Had coverage there by the Eagles. Could have interfered with the completion, but probably should have been completed. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, so I got the Moffitt brothers in there. Austin Moffitt, the running back, to the right side of Moffitt, the quarterback. Moffitt's going to pass. He's going to hand out, pass it out here to Moffitt out to the right side. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice defense shutting it down the edge over there by the Eagles. And what a great play there by number 5. That is Mason Trowbridge.
Yes. Got to bring up 3rd down and really 10. There was no gain on that play. That's just a little swing pass out to the brother to the running back, and the Rusk linebackers get out there and close it down and force him, the running back, to go horizontally, and had the 12th member of the defense, the sideline there, to bring him down. So here we go.
There's Moffitt on the snap. Going to look to pass and roll it out of the, nice job. The Rusk Eagles will be right there to take him down. That's a nice sack. The ball does come out, but the Van Vandals get right back on top of it. Big number 7-0. That is Micah Givens back there for the sack, and a big loss for the Rusk Eagles. Going to force the punt.
So Trowbridge again. Russell Trowbridge on the sack is going to force a punt by Van. So far, the Rusk defense has done the job.
So here comes the punt by the Vandals. And a punt on the way. Going to be a lone line drive punt, and it'll be stayed away from by the Rusk Eagles. They'll let it roll down to about the 30-yard line before the Van Vandals finally get on. It looks like it'll be down to the 30. So a nice punt.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Rusk is up 3-0 here with 7:34 to go in the first.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, so here we go. What happened on that play, Mr. Pierce? We missed one because Azalea ran long.
Barrier tried to get it in there, but nice hands by the Vandals defensive line on that far side over there. They were able to knock it down for an incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 10 now after the incomplete pass. So here comes Barrier looking to pass once again. Going to throw out here, pulls it back down, and a nice job by Van. They're flushing him out of Barrier, trying to flush it. Oh, he's going to be tackled in the backfield, and a good sack there. Coming up by 0, that is Logan Fatting, and that's going to be all the way back on a big loss, all the way back to the 15-yard line. That's a 16-yard loss on that one, guys. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and a cab ride here for the for the Rusk Eagles. Barrier. We'll put Griffith to his left side. And a twin receiver set here to the near side. Barry going to look to throw, going to have to get a big play here. Here's that screen we were talking about. Got to have Griffith there, and he's going to get up some room, get quite a bit of a back. Going to be tackled from the backside. Going to pick up most of that lost yardage back up to about the 29-yard line. We'll pick up about 14 on that pass play. Hinch with the stop there. As that one is there to Griffin for another 14. So that'll bring up a 4th down and about 11 after the big loss there, but that would have been a good play there if they would have had that big loss there. And now we're going to get the punt back deep for the Van Vandals. It's going to be Moffitt himself, and he's going to call for the fair catch. And that is Cannon Rainey, number 1 there. What was Moffitt, number 7? My apologies. So good punt there by the Rusk Eagles. That'll take it up to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Van Vandals will start over take over here with a 3-0 score right now for the Rusk Eagles. So the Van Vandals coming out here with their 3rd offensive possession, their very first possession, first play, they coughed up the ball. So now we have it on a 1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 6:07 to go here in the first quarter. Coming to line, Moffitt with Moffitt in the backfield. Going to hand off. Austin Moffitt trying to find a way over, and he gets stood up right there as he gets into the hole. And a nice play there by the Rusk Eagles.
Number 16.
Number 16 for the Eagles. That is Cody Smallwood. He comes out there with a big smack.
Right, he picked up some big wood on that play. There was nothing small about that.
That's right there. No gain on the play. So that brings up a 2nd down and 10. Here comes the Van Vandals back up to the line. Moffitt in the backfield. Moffitt going to look to throw. Got a man out there. He's got his man there at about the 43-yard line, but the Eagles right there to bring him down. It'll be about 5 or 6 yards on that play as it was complete to number 3.
Easton Hinch for the Van Vandals.
Pick up about C.
Brought down by Seth Hicks.
About 7 yards on that one.
Sophomore linebacker comes out there and makes the play. Brings up third and about a fat 4, maybe 5?
Yeah, it'd be a long 5. Long 4, that's what we'll call it there. Moffitt in the backfield. Austin to his, Moffitt to his left side. Twin receiver set here down. Here going to try to get it coming across. Oh, in and out of the hands. Good defense there by the Rusk Eagles. As a defender there, number 2, that is Barnett. As
number 8. I think it was number 8, Aiden Barnett.
Yeah, Barnett was there on the defensive stop to knock it away. So incomplete pass. So that brings up a 4th down and about 5 here. We call it a long 4. Here comes another punt by Van this time.
We'll see. This would be prime fake area.
I still think it's a little too early to do some faking, but that's a good punt right there. Probably one of the best ones we've seen all night, and Rusk going to let it go out. It goes out of bounds there at about the 20-yard line. They're going to move it up there. Wow, they're keeping it on going up to about the 29-yard line. So another good punt there by the Van Vandals. As now will be the Rusk Eagles football once again here. And as they lead it 3-0, Barrier comes out. Got Griffin in the backfield to his right side as the twin receiver set over to the far side. They go left to right. Barrier looking to pass. Going to get him right in the middle. Got his pan there, number 7 on the reception. That is Washington. Down to about 4:29 to play here in this first quarter. And the pass is complete to Washington there, all the way up to the 40, make that the 38-yard line. So that's 9 on that one. That brings up a 2nd down and 1 for Barrier. Griffin to his left side. A single receiver set to the top. Give it Griffin coming here to the near side. Going to turn the corner, finding some room. Get it around the 45-yard line. Boy, he's taken down. It'll be enough for a 1st down. And taken down by number 17 there. That is Gabriel Bachart. And that's a 1st down on the run there by Griffin. And Griffin will take it up to the 45-yard line, maybe the 44. Should be 5 on that one for Griffin. Griffin's got 4 carries, 22 yards on the evening, but it looks like we got a penalty flag out there, Whataburger penalty, but it may be against the Van. We got a personal foul once again.
Oh, another one. That's the second one.
Second one. Wow. That's another 1st down there for the Rusk Eagles. They now take it all the way into Van territory up to the 41-yard line onto the penalty. So here comes Barrier bringing it back to the line at the 41-yard line of Van with a 1st down and 10, leading at 3-0. That clock rolling down now, under 4 minutes to go. Barrier going to be flushed out of the pocket. Going to set up that screen once again. Going to find Griffin. Bring it here to the near side. And he'll pick up a few there up to about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 6. So let's say 7 on that one. So 2nd down and 3. Ball all the way up to the 35-yard line for the Rusk Eagles. And looking to add on to that 3-0 score here and keep. I think they're doing the right thing here, Shires, is keeping Van's offense off the field here tonight so far.
Yep, so far, so good.
Barrier going to hand off to Griffin. Griffin tries to go over to that 3-hole over there, and he gets upended. And a nice job once again by that Van defense. And he might have got a yard there, maybe. Yep, we're going to give him 1 up to the 34. And so he'll have a 3rd down and 3 now for. 3rd down and 3 now for. Needs to be that far that way. For the Rusk Eagles.
Yep.
So Barrier going to be.
Yeah, fat 2.
Yeah, Barrier's going to have Griffin to his right side. And like Shires, Griffin wearing the pink shoes for October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so here's Barrier looking to get some protection. Oh, Van had him there, but he's going to get rid of it. Nice job by Barrier to get rid of it because they had him in the clutches trying to get it to his intended receiver, number 9, Cade Craig, but it's out of reach for him, so it's an incomplete pass, but he did avoid the sack.
This is going to be 4-down territory, I would imagine. Are they going to punt it or are they going to go for it? Looks like Russ is going to go, right?
I see what Coach is going to do here, but, I mean, it'd be not a bad idea by Coach Stitten. Down there, you know, looks like they're going to take a timeout and think about it. There you go. That's probably the best, better thing to do than what we think. Woo. Somebody needs to cut down the squelch on me.
Yeah, exactly. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Let's see something.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, and oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
I'm going to do camera 2. All right, here we go, folks. 4th down and 3. Huge play here for the Eagles.
Yeah, Barrier's going to take the snap, going to look to pass here. Now he's going to try to find out. He's got to pull it down. Oh, he might have lost the ball. He might have got pulled out of there by that Van defense, and it looks like it's on the ground.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
And it's going to be a 4th down, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. So the turnover on downs on they call it a fumble because it will officially go down as a fumble. So Van will take back over, and they'll have it on a 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Vandals trail it 3-0 with 2:55 to play here in this first quarter. Vandals haven't got much going on offense here, Shire, so I think that they're kind of stunned here to start off. I don't think we expected them to be a little lackadaisical to start off here in this first quarter either.
I figured they'd run the ball more successfully, but the Rusk defense has been up to the task.
And they are again, once again, right there. Give it to Moffitt. He takes it up to the 37-yard line. He'll pick up 1, maybe 2.
So 2nd down and 8. Here, Mr. Pierce, make it a closer in shot, please, sir.
There we go.
Make it a little closer in for us.
There you go.
There you go. Right there. Thank you.
All right, there we go.
We're down 1 man, folks. Normally we don't have that kind of production. You get to see peek behind the curtain as we break down the 4th wall. But we are 1 man down. We're
probably a couple of them now.
3 people down for our. It's going to be a
nice job here,
pass. Oh, yeah. He's got the corner.
Moffitt going to turn the corner. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He'll get up close to midfield, up to about the 49-yard line. That's a run of 11 for Moffitt. That'll be another 1st down. That's only the 3rd 1st down here for Van here tonight, as Moffitt picks up the 1st down on the 11-yard run. So the Rusk defense has done a good job shutting him down there so far.
Rusk's band doesn't sit on the home side. They have their own little section behind the
pretty neat over there, ain't it?
Behind the north end zone.
So Moffitt brings it back out here with a fresh set of downs, 1st down and 10. He's got his brother Moffitt to his right side. He's got a hand off to him. Moffitt tries to turn the corner, but a nice job. That Rusk defense again right there, shutting it down.
Number 24.
Number 24, that is Trent Byers. Nice job there by Trent, not allowing him to get anywhere on that play.
Tell you what, he's an outside linebacker. He just smoothly just went right down the line of scrimmage. He came out, made the tackle.
He's talking about. You can tell he's making. You can tell he's watching film of that.
Yeah, they flowed right down to the line of scrimmage.
So we're going to send Moffitt out and empty out the backfield. Get a throw up there. Nice job once again as that Rusk defense gets their hands up there. Big number 4. That is Carter Holland got his hands up there to knock it away. 3rd down and long after the incomplete pass.
Rusk defense probably sees a lot of screens in practice as the Rusk offense runs them quite well. So they were ready for that one. There was a screen set up. Number 44 for the Eagles, Carter Holland, is able to get out there and disrupt it and leads to no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and long here a down and distance that Van has been in all night long.
So Moffitt waiting for the snap. Going to look to pass. Going to find his man coming across over here. Got him. And a good job to rush defense right there. That is Spencer Barnett after the catch by number 8, Caden Rowe. But he's going to be short of the first down yardage. It takes it to the 45-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and about 4.
Now it's going to be an interesting question for Van. They're in the kind of no man's land. Do you punt it, try to pin them deep, or do you have a college level field goal kicker to come out and kick him?
Me, I'm punting. That's just me. But it looks like Van's going to go for it.
Van's going to go for it.
They're going to try to draw him off right here. That's what they're going to try to do. I almost going to try to draw him off. We'll see what Moffitt and the running back does.
Nope.
They are going to snap it. Moffitt's going to try to run it himself, and he's going to be met right there in the middle.
There.
He's going to be plugged up. They're pushing him. They're pushing him. They're getting the old tush push play, but I don't know.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Man,
Look where the side judge is coming down.
I tell you what, he was up here at the 38, and he ended up down at the 42, and ended up at the 38.
Oh, this is going to be close. Hold on, they didn't give him quite as much as we thought.
Yeah, it's going to be close to that 40-yard line. So
but in
I don't know.
Rusk had him stacked up at the 43, and I was like, no way. And then, but he did go down, and they did a little bit of the tush push.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So there we go. End of the first quarter. It will be the Rusk Eagles 3, the Van Vandals 0. And it's been a great first quarter so far, guys.
That's right. But you know what it's time for? It's time for all you folks. It's time
to
go to the Batters Law Firm scoreboard, where sometimes we do it from the blimp, folks. We don't have the blimp in this evening because it's unscheduled. It was already scheduled for maintenance this week. But the Rough Rider Radio team has the only dirigible in high school sports, but too bad. We would love to have rode over here in Rusk, but anyway, we bring that from the batter scoreboard. Mr. Pierce, what do we got?
Let's see. We got the Carthage Bulldogs up over on Canton, 14-0 right now. Tennehaw up over Price Carlisle, 27-7. Joaquin looking to get their first win of the year over there in the Deep East Piney Woods, 7-0 over Grapeland on 100.5 KQBB over there in the center. You got Garrison on top of Shelbyville, 28-7. The San Augustine Wolves, my boys, up on top of West Sabine, 7-0. So let's see if the Wolves can get that first win. That's your batter scoreboard right there.
All right, folks, that brought you by Batters Law Firm. When it matters, call Batters.
So after the first down, here comes Moffitt. He's going to look to pass once again and try to get it down. Oh, he's wide open, and he's got him down the sideline. It's touchdown, Van Vandals. And I'll tell you what, the corner bit on bit big time on that fake. Getting it down the line. That is Austin Moffitt, number 7, for the touchdown. Number 7, Moffitt for the touchdown, 40 yards down to the sideline. And it's a touchdown of Van Vandals, and they'll take the lead 6-0 here. And now here comes the kick. 6-3, sorry. Here comes the kick on the way. And the snap is high, the kick is up, and it is good. So the PAT good. That will make it a 7-3 ball game here. Into the second quarter, 11:54 to go. Big play by Van Vandals. They take the lead, 7-3.
Batters Law Firm is proud to be a third-generation law firm serving the injured people of East Texas since 1964. Batters has settled thousands of cases and paid out over $25 million to clients from settlements in the past 2 years. Visit one of their locations for your free, no-appointment consultation and let the Batters team implement their proven approach that incorporates treatment and recovery while maximizing settlements and payouts. Batters Law Firm, serving you in Nacogdoches, Lufkin Center, and Houston. Remember, when it matters, call Batters. 833-BATTERS. 833-BADDERS.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
All right, welcome back, and here's the kick. It's going to be a pop-up, and Russ is going to field it.
That's Jason Overstreet, number 11, comes down with it there. And Rusk going to have good starting field position once again as they try to 7-3 But I thought they've done a great job here with their defense. But the cornerback just bit on that fake and allowed him off it to get down the field right behind him there.
Yep.
So the 34-yard line for Rusk Eagles, their own 34-yard line with 11:54 to play here into the first half. And
game that feels like Rusk is kind of dominated, but with big play and Rusk unable to cash in, they're going to be down.
Here's Barrier trying to answer right back on an answer of his own. Oh, trying to get it out there just over the hands of Braden Grimes and an incomplete pass. He had him down there. There's a pretty pass, but it's an incomplete pass.
Sorry about that, folks. We tried to get our camera to get on there, and like I said, we were down a couple guys from our normal crew.
So here we go back at it. It's a 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Barrier brings him to the line. He's got Griffin to his left side. Barrier going to look to pass, going to find his man out in the flat. Got him up the field.
Oh, nice move.
And he'll take it up to about the 40-yard line there for not enough for a first down there, but he'll pick up quite a bit up to the 39-yard line for a pass of 5. And that pass complete there to number 8. That was Aiden Barnett. So that's number 3. So it brings up a 3rd down and about 5 now after the complete pass. Barrier going to look to pass once again. Going to catch his man. Oh, nice stick, and he hangs on to the football. That's enough for our first down. But what a stick and a nice catch there by Braden Grimes as he got hit, but he held on to it at the 49-yard line. That's a nice 10-yard gain right there.
Number 3, Braden Grimes. Takes a man to hold on to that ball. Because he got walloped.
Yeah, he did. So that's enough for a first down right there for Grimes, and that gives him up to right at the midfield stripe. Barrier looking to hand off once again. He's going to hand off to number 2, Spencer Barnett, trying to take it over to the far side. We got a penalty flag coming in here from the near side. That's probably going to be a holding penalty right there, folks. We'll see. So penalty flag out there with 10:48 to play until halftime. 7-3 Van with the lead. And you got some Whataburger mustard on the field out there. Whataburger penalty. I'm going to get a holding. Oh, chop block.
Oh.
So that's the second 15-yarder tonight on the Rusk Eagles. That backs them up all the way to the 34-yard line. And that's going to be first down and, well, you might want to call Uber.
Yeah.
You're going to need Uber for this one.
You may need a private jet.
Yeah, that's a long way right there. All right, so the Rusk Eagles got a long way to go here, but it is first down, which is good, so you chip away at it a few here and see if you can make something of it. Barnett going to be in the backfield this time with Barrier. Barrier going to look to pass. Flushed out here, coming here to the near side. Oh, he's going to be wrangled up and taken down there to about the 31-yard line. Good defense by the Van Vandals. Get in there on a nice stop. Number 22. That is Tough Arazamina. And that's going to be an even bigger loss. Back to the 30-yard line. It's a loss of 5 more.
So it's going to bring up second down and half the field.
Yeah, you got to get all the way to the 40-yard line on the other side here to get that first down. Going to give it to Barnett. Barnett, oh, what a slick move. Comes back, going to get a block from his quarterback. Oh, not the block you wanted, but this is a nice try up to the 37-yard line. That's a nice play there by Barnett on the stop and comeback. So that's going to bring up a second down and third down and about 30. Third and 30 from the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
I thought for sure Barrier was going to get a good block there, maybe seal it off and get him a little bit more, but not the block that he wanted to get there.
No.
9:19 to go in the first half.
Quarterback at some point is going to be able to keep that football and get some yardage because they're really keying in on the runner on those plays.
Sending Barnett out of the backfield. Barrier going to send it to him out in the flat over to the right side. Turning it up the field. Gets a block by one of his receivers up the field. Taking it above the 40-yard line up to the 42-yard line. That's a gain of about 5.
Yeah, nice game, but you just have so far to go.
So, yeah, that brings up a 4th down. And, yeah, still got it from a first down in about 35 to 4th down in about 18.
Yeah.
So, not too bad. So
the chop blocks are
that's
costly.
As a lineman, I've never done that in my entire career.
I never got called for one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's going to be Moffitt back there deep. Another good punt here, and they're going to stay away from it. It's going to take a Van bounce, and now the Eagles, as it wobbles around out there, will go inside the 30-yard line down to about the 27-yard line is where they will be. So after the punt, down to the 27, and the Van Vandals will take over.
Up 7-3 with 8:13 to go in the half.
Northeast Texas Sports Network and Azalea Orthopedics present Northeast Texas Football, the 2023 season.
All right, here we go. Back, it's going to be a screen pass, and the Eagles are there to snuff it out.
Nice job there, number 20, with there to read that, Jacob Dowling.
You said you got your Tenahall Tigers are on top of Carlisle.
Yeah, they're on top of Carlisle. Tenahall after a couple losses, coming back to have a big game there against Carlisle tonight. So 1 yard on that pass play up to the 28. That's to number 8. It was on that reception there as Caden Rowe picked up 1 yard. 4, 5. There we go. So now Moffitt brings it back to the line. He's got Austin Moffitt to his left side. They go left to right. And now going to hand off. Moffitt trying to come around the corner, but rush defense right there. But now swinging around with good job. Eagle defense once again playing a great job filling up the gap and getting in that hole and not allowing that run game to get too much. That is Griffin right there with the stop. And it looks like they're going to lose 1 or 2 back to the 26-yard line. So 4 carries and 10 yards is basically what I got for Austin Moffitt out there so far. And that clock rolling now down to about 7 minutes to go. In this tight ball game here tonight, 7-3. I really thought it'd be a little bit higher scoring on both sides after what we've seen, especially from Rusk and what we know of Van, but liking this defensive game here so far. Moffitt, and we're going to get a timeout. Oh, no, we're going to get a offsides. Waterberger penalty flag.
So false start. I don't know what the 25-second clock was.
So other than a personal foul this time, we get a false start.
This game is, again, I still think Rusk has had the upper hand most of the time, but they were unable to put the drives together to put it in the end zone. Meanwhile, Van is able to strike on one big play to get the lead 7-3 as the clock is running here in the second quarter.
Here's Moffitt looking to pass once again. Now pulls it down as he's flushed out of the pocket. Still looking for somebody. The Rusk Eagles all over him. Now they're going to have him there in the backfield. And the Eagles are going to tackle him there in a big sack back to the 10-yard line. And another big play here by the Rusk Eagles. Number 24, Trent Byers gets in there and takes care of business. But we got an injured player down on the field. It's a Rusk Eagle down there at about to the 16-yard line. So we're going to stop at the play here. That's a loss of 11 there by Byers. Nice job.
We'll take a quick break while they're tending to the stuff on the field again. The Rusk Eagles trailing here 7-3, but have Van and a 4th down and very long, so probably get a punt when we come back.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, and that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Everybody, welcome back. As we get back, it's going to be 4th down and a bunch. We're going to have.
It's like we switched it. We did. Rusk had 4th down forever.
Yeah.
Now Van's got 4th down forever on the other way. But we're going to get a punt this time. So Rusk should end up with some good field position. But what a great punt. As it takes the number 13, that is Arthur here, all the way back into his own territory. Breaks a couple of tackles, but a good job there by Van. And a great hang time on the punt. So you got to give it to the punter right there. I'm watching the ball.
All right, so excellent punt given that where Van punted from, it was the back of the end zone. That's going to go all the way back. It looks like we're going to have a penalty on the play.
Too. It's going to back it up. I think we got a holding out there. Wasn't sure.
Well, I'm not sure what they're doing.
Nope. It's going to be at the 45-yard line, so good job there by the Eagles.
Looked like they were trying to mark something off. But anyway, so it was an excellent punt. Drove the Eagles all the way back to the 30, and then we have about a 15-yard return. So Rusk is going to take over on their own 45 with 5:54 to go here. They're going to head up off the middle. There's a nice cut. Going to be a nice gain on first down of probably 4 or 5 yards.
So Barnett running up there again up to the 49-yard line. So 4 yards, right? Second down and 6.
Always enjoy coming to Rusk. They have great facilities. They're all kind of tied in right here. The basketball gym is excellent. The baseball field and this football field. So quality stuff here. Going to be a rollout. Going to be throwing deep. And it's going to be a deep out. It's going to be caught.
Barrier finds Griffin there, didn't he?
Yes. Number 7.
That's number 7. That's Washington.
Chance Washington.
So the pass is good from Barrier all the way into Van territory down to the 41-yard line.
Nice play action pass there. Barrier has a good fake action, then rolls out to his right on a bootleg and is able to hit Washington on the run on a deep out for a Rusk Eagle first down. Nice play.
Yeah, now with 5:47 to go here in this first half, Barrier brings him back to the line. He's going to hand off to Griffin back in the game. And he's going to be wrangled up in the backfield, and a nice job there by the Van defense. That is number 5, Christensen, the first one in there. And that's going to be a loss.
Loss of several yards there.
They're going to take it back to the 44-yard line.
He might have had a little bit of crease kind of in the middle of the line, but instead he tried to break it off tackle, and the Van Vandel, the defensive end there, get a number when he turns correctly. Looks like number 50 maybe for Van was able to. They're going to fake the. No, they're going to go ahead and go out.
They're going to find
swing pass
there. Oh, nice job. They're trying to work that up, but they're going to get right back to the line of scrimmage as the Van Vandals are right there to wrangle them up. Logan Fatig is the first one there.
Yeah, the quarterback looked. So Barrier looked for that swing pass, but I thought it was a fake. I thought they were going to go down the field, and maybe it was, and maybe what he was looking for wasn't there, so he swings it back out to what would be the safety valve, and they get a few yards, but it's still going to be third down and, probably about 12.
Barrier once again going to have Griffin in the backfield. He rolls out here to the near side, getting some good. Oh, man, what a nice. He had some zip on that pass. Tried to get it there, but a good coverage by Asher Hawkins, number 2, as he was defending there, and it's an incomplete pass.
So it's going to bring up a fourth down. And once again, you're kind of in that no man's land, but I think they're going to punt this one.
Here's where, you got to kind of punt it right here, don't you? I mean, it's only 7-3, 4 minutes to go in the half. Let's see, Van's going to get it first, so maybe you have a chance to stop him here. Have a chance to put some points up before Van gets it at the start of the second half.
Rusk will get it in the second half. Rusk won the toss and deferred.
That's right, because they fumbled on the kickoff, didn't they? They sure did. So a high punt, and it's going to, it hit somebody there. I don't know if it hit one of the Van Vandals or one of the Rusk Eagles, but, boy, it took a heck of a bounce all the way back, and it's going to be a very short punt. And it is going to be all the way back to the 39-yard line, so not a good punt there. It was a good punt, but it's just a heck of a bounce on the way back.
Yeah.
So there we go. So at the end of that, it'll be the Van Vandals ready to go. They'll have it on their own 39-yard line. 3:46 left to play here in this first half.
All right. Coach Meeks, the rider coach, likes to talk about the middle 8. Mm-hmm. Just the last 4 minutes of the second quarter and the first 4 minutes of the third, and it's a critical thing. That's what Mac Brown for the Longhorns used to talk about all the time. You want to score last and then get the ball back. They're going to do an end around.
And Moffitt's got some room. Look at him trying to turn up the field. He'll have enough for a first down. So he'll take it up to the midfield stripe, maybe the 49-yard line on the other side for 12 yards on the end around.
So if you're Van, you want to take the ball down. They're going to roll the clock. 3:36. You want to eat this clock up. take as much time as you can and hopefully put it in the end zone with no time left.
Yeah, leading at 7-3. Right now, it's 3.5 to go here till halftime. Take all the time you need here to get it down the field, keep it out of Russ' hands. Russ been doing good between the 30s. They just haven't been able to put it in the end zone yet.
Then if you're Rusk, you want to make a stop here.
Nice run is number 1 on the run this time, Logan Fatting.
Yeah, he exploded out there and got more.
Rainey, number 1. Cannon Rainey, number 1. They have a 0 up there, and then the 1 and the 0 right there the next thing, so that's why I messed that up. So there we go. All right, so up to the 30 to the 43-yard line.
About 3 wide to the right.
And Van ready to go. Second down is short. It's going to be Moffitt trying to hold on to himself, taking it up close to the 40-yard line. And still going to be awful short of that first down. And, well, there's some extracurricular activities going on out there. The Rusk fans letting them know about it a little bit. So no gain on that play. That brings up a 3rd down and 2 here for the Van Vandals. And that clock is now rolling down to 2:17 to go. End of this first half. And I think that both these crowds are kind of waiting for something to really explode and go here. We've had the one big play by the Vandals, that touchdown. And see what they got now. 3rd down is short.
I'll tell you, Rusk is coming.
Moffitt up the gut. Going to hold on to it. Breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to have enough for a first down as he takes it inside of the 35-yard line down to the 34 for a gain of 8.
Patient run there by number 10, Jackson Moffitt, as the Rusk linebackers, both of them shot gaps, anticipating that sort of play, and Moffitt just kind of let things settle out and then figured out where the crease was able to slip through it, and pick up enough for the first down. Like we talked about, it's a minute and a half to go here.
Yeah, now they're showing a little bit of urgency, though. They got it on the sideline, but, still got plenty of time, and they may have enough of a leg out there, they have the lead.
Yeah, they got timeouts.
Yeah, so may see one of those right here. And it's going to be Rusk calling a timeout. So timeout by the Rusk Eagles as they trail at 7-3 with 1:21 to go here in the half.
We'll keep it here.
Okay.
On our halftime show, we'll capture the bands. We'll do a little bit of analysis. Just want to remind everybody, if you're watching this, you may not be watching it live. You may be watching it on a replay. Again, we are happy that the Rusk Eagles have decided to become members of the Net SN family of schools that so we don't charge a subscription for our for people to watch our shows, right? Unlike other programs, the NHFS, which you got to pay to watch them. This you don't pay, but so we do have a lot of expenses. The equipment and just random things.
We have advertisers, yeah.
So we have advertisers. So folks in the Rusk area, if you're interested, reach out to. Go to NetSN and send us a message, and we will come visit with you about packages. So it's a good way to support the school and get some eyes on your service or product as our viewership continues to grow. It seems like on a weekly basis.
Definitely that. Moffitt going to be in the backfield this time. He's going to load it up here with some extra running backs. Colton Miller back there in the backfield once again. And we're going to get a timeout by Van.
Now we're going to get
Van's going to get a timeout. Yeah, and that's cool, too, because, like I said, it's good for us to be here in Rusk, to have this part of it. I think all this Northeast Texas area here is great with great football, and we've got great football teams, great facilities, great schools. So nice to have Rusk along here with us. And that gives us a little bit of competition that we can talk about, because of the center and the Rusk and the few of the others that we have too. So it's going to be a good thing that we have with this. And
so quickly we're going to hear how to contact NetSN.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
All right, here we go. This is setting up a lot of strategy going on here, Pierce.
Yeah, let's see what they do. So we'll call a timeout whenever we come out there. We'll call a timeout when we see what their setup is. So here we go to first down with 1:21 left to go. The Van Vandals with the football, up 7-3. Moffa gonna pull it back out. Now get that man wide open once again. And what a play there by the Van Vandals as they were able to get it all the way down the middle of the field on the touchdown.
Fooled the cameraman.
Fooled the cameraman
Fooled
big time.
the cameraman.
Number 13, that was Jackson Admire, the receiving end of that 34-yard touchdown pass play. And that will make it a 13-3 ball game here with a chance at the extra point coming. That's pretty much what the Van Vandals wanted to do. They needed to get that score there, but a little bit of time left here for the Rusk Eagles as number 25, that is the kicker, that is Josh Christensen, puts it in, and the PAT is good. Makes it 14-3. I didn't know if you
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
All right, everybody, welcome back as we get ready for the Rough Riders. We kind of consider we'll call it the Shelby Savings Bank Kickoff.
5 plays, 2 minutes and 31 seconds, 34-yard pass to number 34, that was, or 24, or 34, sorry, and number 24, yeah, Jake Camazano, for the score there for the Van Vandals, number 34. On to the score there. So now ready for the kick here, and it's a 14-3 ball game. See the Rusk Eagles, they try that pop-up once again, and the Eagles going to have to just fall on it. Nice job there at about the 37-yard line to just fall on it. So the Rusk Eagles will now take over with 1:15 to go. Yeah. And they'll have it on their own 37-yard line.
Kind of important right here for Russ to try to get some points before.
Yeah, at least a field goal or something to get in there before halftime, and then. So here we go with Barrier. And for a snap, got his man. He's going to hit him out here at about the 42-yard line. That's number 3. That is Braden Grimes. So Grimes has it up to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 4. So that brings up a 2nd down and 7. Keeping that clock rolling under a minute to go. Barrier brings him to the line quickly here. Oh, ball gets low on the snap. Barrier picks it up. Going to look to throw it now. Going to throw it away and try to throw it to the intended receiver here. I don't know if he got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter. It was number 9 was the wide receiver. Number 9 for
Rusk. It was right there. But
Cade Craig. It doesn't matter. You'd have to go back to the line of scrimmage if there's a receiver in the area. So good play by Barrier to say what could have been a
smart play for a sophomore quarterback.
Yeah.
So that brings up a 3rd down and about 6 here. That stops the clock, 46 seconds to go. Barrier going to have Barnett in the backfield to his right side. 2 receivers set over to the far side of the formation. Barrier looking to pass, got all kinds of time. Going to find his man out here. Oh, in and out of the hands, and a nice defensive play there on the other side by number 3. That is Easton Hinch, as he broke up the play to number 3, Braden Grimes, for an incomplete pass.
So, unfortunately, Russ is going to have to punt here. I mean, there's just too far to go.
Yeah, especially deep in your own side with 40 seconds left to go. See if you put your defense out there. See if we can play them tight.
I'm curious to see what Van is going to do with probably 30-something seconds to go.
Here we go. And it's a high kick. And going to take it, bounce, and the Rusk Eagles going to surround it down there, and they'll let it roll down to about to the 20-yard line. So good punt. Down to the 20. The Van Vandals will now take over. And they'll have 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
All right, welcome back. Vandals do have 2 timeouts to work with 27 seconds. The question is going to be, are they going to try to get some more, or are they just going to take it in? A lot of times, I think, you try to run something very basic or vanilla. If you can pop something, then this first play, if you can get a chunk. Otherwise, you take it easy.
I think they're going to try. They're going to try just to get him a big play here, maybe a couple of big ones. Moffitt pulls it down. He's going to look to pass. Got a man down there, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. I say go for it. Put your foot on the gas and just keep going.
I don't call you come on rough for no reason.
That's right. Haven't had to throw one out there yet.
No. Very good officiating by this crew here this evening. Let's see where they are. They're out of the so they're out of the Tyler chapter.
There we go. Moffitt once again ready to go for the snap here. And he's going to hand off, taking it over to the left side. Running the rock now, number 20. That's Colton Miller.
So how did they say the referee's name could be permitted? With Todd
Taney.
Taney. So Todd Taney is the white hat tonight. Yeah. Umpire is Jason Waller. Headline judge is John Sharp. Line judge is Kyle Carson. Back judge is Biff Williams. Side judge is Clint Davis. And the field judge is Claude Brown. I'd like to thank those gentlemen for coming out here and doing this job. It's a largely thankless job because of people like you, Pierce. But we'd like to thank those guys for doing that, to coming out, because we could not play these games without the officials.
That's right.
So we'll get ready. We see the bands coming over. We'll get a shot there of the band is pretty big. But we're going to take a quick break as they get lined up and get started. Again, so we can figure out where that is. You're watching the Rusk Eagles play the Van Vandals with the Van up 14-3 here at the half.
Aurora Concepts is a leader in primary care service with clinics in Center, Madisonville, Crockett, and a vaccination station in Huntsville. But it's the mobile unit that sets them apart. Dawn and her staff go all over Texas to provide necessary vaccines on site for schools and businesses across Texas. Want more information about the mobile unit? Call 936-598-3296. And remember the name, Aurora Concepts.
Welcome back, folks. We see the Van band. It's a nice size band.
It is a good size band there, isn't it?
Van High School is proud to present the Mighty Vandal Marching Band. At this time, we would like to feature our award-winning twirlers as they perform to Take On Me.
It's a great 80s hit. Take On Me, Pierce.
That's aha.
Right. Well, their video was.
That was high tech back in the day.
It was. way, that's the Vandal twirling line performing to Take On Me. And now we have the Van marching band. They look like a corps band, a corps marching band, much like the Rough Riders. Mr. Pierce, I don't know how much of a band aficionado you are.
Not much. I mean, I had some family that played in the band. I like the bands. Bands are very, very important. To me, even the Super Bowl nowadays should still have like marching bands at halftime instead of all the other hoopball stuff. But hey, I don't get a vote. But yeah, the bands. I mean, the competition. I mean, we were to tell you how good the bands are and stuff like that. To tell you about the bands and stuff like that. I mean, these guys, we were out there doing our show on Tuesday at live from the tennis facility out there. We're hearing the band in the background practicing for the competition. So the band is a big thing.
Scarlett said actually said corps. I mean, military. They're a military-style band, much like the Rough Riders have been since the beginning of time.
The beginning of time. So you're talking about like they're like the corps from A&M?
Yes, that's what I guess what I meant.
Okay,
the corps, the A&M copied the Rough Riders.
A&M copied the Rough Riders?
They did.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I see that.
The Mighty Vandal Band will now perform a military-style drill based on tradition with dignity and pride. Tonight,
the military-style band.
Military style, yeah. There's two kinds of bands, Pierce. There's military style and there's corps style. So you're going to see a military style band, which is what the Rough Riders are as well. And then with Rusk, you will see the other kind of band, which is a corps band.
I see. So like the Ohio State band that does the Michael Jackson moonwalk, is that a corps band? Okay, I see. And the A&M Aggie band, that's a military band.
Military band.
There we go. Hey, I learned something tonight, then.
There you go. It's a very good sound. Very tight sound. Oh, I know this march. Scardy, you remember the name of it? Pierce, I think we played this one when I was in high school.
I believe so. It started with her too.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Larry, I wish Keaton was here. He could tell you.
Yeah, he tells all about the band.
This is a nice sounding band. Very full sounding band.
Oh, hey, y'all in that band. I see we working in, man. Hey, they work harder than football.
I'll think of the name of this march in a minute. Chris Walken, if you are listening, text us the name of this march. They're stretching from the 20 to the 20.
Yeah, this thing is huge.
It's a very pleasing drill, I think. Not as complicated as perhaps what we've seen with some marching bands. But man, they've got a really good sound. One of the better sounding bands. It's about contest time, right, Scarlett? I think it's getting close to it. Scarlett believes contest may be next week, so this will be their next to last performance before contest. So maybe in center next week will be the dress rehearsal for both teams. And here's the finale. Very nice.
Band directors for the Mighty Bagel Band are Mr. Nick Moore, Miss Andrea Rothman, Miss Fiza Saleh, and Mr. Rusty. Twirler sponsor is Miss Paige Redmond.
Now it's time
The band
for
would like to
the
thank their
Rusk
parents,
Band.
family, friends, and community for their continued support of their musical education. Go Bandits!
and gentlemen, Rusk High School is proud to present the Rusk High School Band, Drill Team, and Majorettes. For your halftime entertainment, please help me introduce our Rusk High School Eagle Bells Drill Team. Our featured sponsors are Daphne Session and Mount Pleasant CME Church of Rusk. Tonight's performance is dedicated to Miranda Maldonado in memory of Anthony Maldonado. The Eagle Bells are directed and choreographed by Katie Thurman. Our 2023-2024 Eagle Bell officers are Social Officers Jalen Powers, Elena Brinkley, and Jada Nelson. Lieutenant Christina Alanese, Captain Caitlin Hensley, and Major Mariana Morin. The Spirit Bell of the Week is Valeria Ochoa. Watch now as the Bells perform a routine to Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. Folks, that's the Rusk High School dance team. Very nice performance there by those young ladies. I'm sure, just like in most places, the young ladies work very hard.
Oh yeah, that's what in high school I dated a couple of drill team girls. They work
the
hard.
High School twirlers. They are senior Jayla Sessions, sophomore Ali Bucko, sophomore Carlia Stapleton,
Of course, you see the young ladies out all in the pink.
freshman Lizzie Arrington, and freshman Katie Morris. The majorettes are coached and choreographed by Miss Erin Rock. Watch as the majorettes perform a fun routine to the original Western composition, Cheyenne by Michael Story.
Well, folks, that was the Rusk Eagles band's twirling team. Scarlet scoreboard charge says the Majorettes.
Majorettes, yeah.
So
The Rusk High School band will be performing a precision military drill.
Oh, so
to
I'm wrong.
Eagle Fanfare
They're
by
also
Dr. Tim
military.
Ray and Mighty Mike by Ted Missing and Monterey March.
Now they are playing Mighty Mike March. I remember that one too. Do you remember Mighty Mike March, Scarlett? Butchie Pierce, you have a girlfriend that played the Mighty Mike March?
No.
I'll tell you when it comes on, because I know that one.
My girlfriend did the twirl with the baton.
She's probably also in the band.
No.
I just saw the guys with the tri drums. What are those called, Scarlett? Well, maybe the quad drums from 4 of them, I guess. I always thought that was a sign of a core band to have those guys. So I do apologize. This is definitely a military style band. This is Mighty Mike.
Well, he's ate everything. He's leaving.
Of course, our halftime festivities are brought to you by Aurora Concepts. Our band every week is typically brought to you by Deb's Boutique. Folks, if you're in the mood for some nice clothing, I know there's several places here in Rusk, but drive on over the hour to the historic Center Square. Check out Deb's Boutique. The Chaparrals, our dance team, brought to you by every week by Bounds Insurance. There's an establishment in Center since I was a little kid. You'll see Buster Bounds for all sorts of, he's the guy to go to for all kinds of different needs. Oh my.
Yeah.
So while the Rusk band is performing, let's do a quick batter scoreboard. We have a huge surprise, a huge upset out there in the making.
Yeah, right now I've got Jacksonville, who's 0-6 on the year, just beating it up on Chapel Hill, 42-15.
That's
a big surprise.
There's got to be some turnovers or something in that.
Something's going on with that one, that's for sure. My San Augustine Wolves up on Pineland West Mean, 15-8. Carthage up 35-0 over Canton. Tenaha staying up 41-14 over Carlisle. I had one, I believe it was Bullard that was losing to Brownsboro the last time I checked. Let me check something else here.
All right, we'll check that and we'll come back to it. Let's listen to this Rusk band.
All right. It was backwards.
Which one was backwards?
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Somebody just corrected it. Yeah, Brownsboro 21-0.
See the Rusk band in a flying V formation. I believe that's what Keaton Longton would call it. All right, folks, that's the Rusk High School Marching Band, brought to you tonight by Deb Boutique during the Aurora Concepts halftime show. We're here from Aurora, and we'll be right back to get ready to have the Ray Jones Chevrolet's keys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Rusk High School.
At Aurora College.
Yes, not only am I looking for good insurance, but my grandson's making one of those rock and roll gospel albums. I was wondering if you could find me a good place for insurance and a place for him to record his project.
Fortunately, you just described Buster Bounds and Bounds Insurance Center.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We get to the kickoff to the second half. We need to talk about our Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the second half. And let's see, we'll get this thing queued up here real fast, Mr. Pierce. What do we have keys to the second half? What do you think?
I think that Rusk has been playing very good defense. A couple of big plays have bit them here so far. So just going to have to keep playing what they do and then finish off drives. They haven't been able to do that so far.
So Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the second half. Going to hand off. They're going to go up the middle. They're going to get some good yardage on there.
Yeah, Barrier going to hand off to Griffin, hand it up right up to Gut. He'll take it up across the 30-yard line to about the 31. They'll pick up 4, maybe 5 there. See who's running that rock back there.
Griffin?
I do believe it is number 1, Griffin. Yep, just wanted to make sure. 7 carries and 34 yards on the night for Griffin, and he'll have a second down at about 5, and Griffin will get it again, bring it here to the near side, trying to fight off tackles. Van defense right there, though, as they'll take it up to about the 30, maybe the 33 for a gain of 2 more.
That looked like that had a little more promise than what he ended up getting to Van secondary did a good job of coming up.
Yeah, they got to that hole quick because I think you saw what I saw there. He was a lot of coming right there, and then Van just shut it down real good. So here we go, 3rd down and about 4 here for the Rusk Eagles. Barrier with Griffin to his right side, going to send him out of the formation. Barrier going to hold himself, try to get that first down himself. He's going to be awful close. He takes it above the 35 to about the 37. He's going to be right there.
Short.
I think he's going to be a little bit short.
They're going to give it to him. Van fans are not happy about that, but it's going to be a 1st down and 10.
That's number 9. 9 first downs on the night here for the Rusk Eagles. Like I said, they moved the ball very well between the 20s and 30s. Just haven't been able to finish it off and put it in the end zone, only than that field goal earlier into that first quarter. Here's Barrier ready to go again with the snap. Here comes that screen. Oh! And boy, he's lucky that did not get intercepted right there. As waiting for it was Fatig, but I don't know how Griffin showed up and was able to catch that football.
Yeah, Van obviously watched the film from the Rough Rider game last week, and we're ready for that one.
So that's a loss of 2.
Right, that could have been a pick 6.
So now we're sending a 2nd down at about 12. Going to send it out to Griffin over in the flat over to the far side. He'll turn it upfield to get a few there, maybe 5.
Yeah, he gets the 2 back they lost and another 2 to 3 yards.
So he gets it up there to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. We'll say
gonna bring about 36.
36-yard line. No. 40-yard line. 5 yards. So back at it here now as a 3rd down and about 4 yards. 3rd down and about 6 here for Barrier and his Rusk Eagle offense. Going to look to pass. Got a man right in the middle. Got his man caught. And he'll be into Van. Whoa! Now that's going to be a personal foul. It's got to be a personal foul. You can't just lift a man up and slam him to the ground like that. I don't even see any yellow on the field out there. That is definitely you don't.
No, there is a flag. Somebody caught a flag on a play.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Good Lord in America, man. That's I believe in playing some tough ball, but that's a little too much right there.
We'll take a quick break while they kind of sort this out.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be right back.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, folks, so it was a 15-yard penalty. That's going to set up Rusk in business on about the 32-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here's Barrier after that big play. He's got a man downfield. Overthrows his intended receiver, trying to get it out there to number 3. That is Braden Grimes. He got behind the secondary, but just overthrows him. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 2.
Should be 2nd down and 10.
10, sorry. I saw the 30. I'm writing 32 down here, so I was writing. So
all right, Rusk really needs to cash in on this one, Mr. Pierce. They really need to put it in for 7.
Yeah, they've been down here in this area a couple times here tonight, and they just haven't been able to finish it off. So they need to get it in the end zone right here. A good drive here started on 27. They've had it here to start off for going on a little over 4 minutes. So a nice pass out there by Barrier, but I don't think he's
going to be incomplete. Yep.
So back-to-back incomplete passes there. Back-to-back incomplete passes. 3rd down and 10 here for Barrier and the Rusk offense. Coming in here with the play is going to be number 20, Jacob Dowling. And so 3rd down and 10. Definitely need to do something here. Get the 1st down. At least that's what you really need to worry about. Yep. 8:42 to go here in the 3rd, trading at 14-3. And Barrier now set and ready to go. Sends Griffin out of the backfield here to the left side. Barrier going to be wrangled up and sacked. The ball came out. I thought maybe he still had it, but the ball came out. It's going to be Van football. Looks like it was a fumble. It did come out. I thought maybe he still had it, was sacked back there, but it came out. So it's a fumble. It's the second turnover of the night here by the Rusk Eagles, and it's going to be Van football. And the Rusk having a good drive there, and it ends in a turnover. That's definitely not what they wanted to right there. They didn't need that at all.
Now, of course, the problem is you get in that 3rd and 10. You really want to try to, obviously, there's a good offensive strategy is to stay out of those 3rd and 10 situations because it creates that. Van is able to pin their ears back and come after the Rusk quarterback. But, of course, they're going to be a quarterback keeper, and there's a hole.
Yeah, Moffitt finding some room here. And Moffitt's been a little bit of their running game here. They haven't had a whole lot of offense, Vandals haven't, but they've had the 2 big plays when they need them in short fields, and that's where they got the lead here. And there's another good little run there by Moffitt, as he'll take it up for 7 or 8 there, up to the 47-yard line. He's only got 4 yards on the positive side. I mean, like I said, they don't have a whole lot of offense out here. The Van's been doing what they need to do.
They just made it count when they
did
get it.
Second down is short here for Moffitt, and he'll hand off running back to the left side. That's Austin Moffitt. He's got some room here to the near side. He's at the 40 into Rusk territory, and he'll take it out of bounds finally. That's number 1. That is Cannon Rainey. And that's a big run there for Van as they're starting to get a little bit of that running game going. And now they're deep into Van to Rusk territory down to the 33-yard line. Gain of 14. Another first down there for the Van Vandals. And they'll come back out here, first down and 10, getting down to 7:47 to go here in the 3rd. It's Moffitt. The Moffitt boys in the backfield. And Moffitt's going to hand off. Oh, nice job. Rusk Eagles in the backfield there. And first one back there, number 20, Jacob Dowling, but it's spin out there by Moffitt, but good job to pick it up. Number 23, Zamirian Tilley. And maybe a lose a couple back to the 35-yard line. So that brings up a second down and 12 for the Van Vandals here.
It's very important, obviously, for Rusk to stop Van here and not allow them to get any more points ahead, because at some point, even another score is going to make it tough on the Eagles.
Yeah, it is. So a third down and long, going to give it over to Moffitt. Moffitt trying to fight his way through the middle of the line, still trying to push his way in there. He gets to the 30, and finally, still pushing his way in there. And, I mean, are they going to let him push it all the way to the end zone here or what?
Look like a rugby scrum.
Yeah, all the way down to the 20. That's 15 yards on the scrum for a first down. Usually don't let them run it that far. Let it keep it out that far, but 15 more yards there for Moffitt. It's another first down here for the Van Vandals. As they will be all the way down to right around the 20-yard line there. And they'll keep that clock rolling. Now down to 6:40 to go. One long drive there by the Rusk Eagles. The Vandals hold them there. Gives a fumble. And they have it now with a second down and 10 from the 20-yard line of Rusk. And it's going to be, ball came out. Ball came out, it looked like, but it looks like Van was able to jump back on it. Inside the 20-yard line down to about the 18.
Moffitt on the carry again, that time number 12 for Rusk. Jermichael Stearns was in there to make the stop after a short game, about 2 yards. Coming up second down and about 8.
Second and 8 from about the 18-yard line. Taking all kinds of time here, 6:15 to go. As that clock rolling, and Van taking their time here.
Rolling now, yeah.
Moffitt brings him to the line. Gonna have a different running back there. That's number 18. That's Christopher Fabian. And we're gonna get a timeout by the Van Vandals with 6:02 left to play here in the third quarter. They lead at 14-3 right now here in this third quarter on a big district matchup here in Van.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, and oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice.
Moffett, bring a hand off. Give it to the big man coming through. He's going to take it down close to the line of scrimmage, or to the goal line there.
Talking about the inside the one, I think.
Number 44 there, the big fullback, Colton Greer.
Oh, right at the one.
Down to 1, so 9.
Moves the ball to the Eagle 2-yard line. Second down and goal.
Oh, yeah, right there at the 1-yard line. And that clock rolling down to 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. So definitely under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Van going to try to put it in here and extend the lead as they bring that big O-line to the.
I'm thinking quarterback keeper here, Pierce.
Yeah. And it looks like that's what it's going to be. Moffett finds some room there in that 3-hole, takes it in untouched for the 1-yard touchdown score. And that will make it a 20-3 ball game here with 4:52 left to play in the third. And the Van Vandals now will try to make it 21-3 over Rusk here this evening.
Disappointing evening for Rusk so far. They've been able to move the football, like you said, Pierce, in between the 30s. But then they have been just stoned after that.
Yeah, John Christensen coming in here for the extra kick. Yeah, like I said, Rusk has done a pretty good job here moving the ball around. They just haven't been able to get inside the red zone and do much with it inside there. So the point after is good. It makes it 21-3 in Rusk. We'll be back for the kickoff.
New score, the Van Vandals 21, the Rusk Eagles 3.
Right Crosser Dodge Jeep Rams team is cheering on the Center Rough Riders, and we're proud to support the Center ISD's administration, staff, students, and fans. This is General Manager Jeff Baker of Right Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram, and I invite you in to see the new vehicles we have in stock, as well as the area's best selection of pre-owned. We're all taking care of our customers' needs, and you'll have my promise we'll take care of yours. Come see us at Right Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram, Highway 96 North in Center, and go Riders.
Everybody, welcome back.
Van goes on a 7-play, 60-yard drive, 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock, and a 1-yard run by the quarterback Moffett to top it off to lead it 21-3. Ready to go here for the kick. Is it a Shelby Savings Bank kickoff?
Sure.
Sure, why not? There we go. So Van with the big kick, taking it down, and it's going to be caught there at about to the 23-yard line. It's going to be fair caught. So Rusk got their own 23-yard line. We'll start off with 4:52 left to play here in the third, trailing 21-3, and I really needed to.
I think we're getting into critical time for the Rusk offense. They've got to not just move the ball, but they've got to put some points on the board here.
Yeah, because this is definitely not the offense I saw against that very tough center defense last week. The way that Rusk was able to get some good chunk yardage here. I haven't seen that here tonight. As Barrier going to toss it out here to number 2. That is Spencer Barnett trying to turn the corner there, and Van, good defense there, tracking it down. And I'm not sure Barnett's going to get much. He might actually lost a yard or two. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, lost a yard back to the 22. So second down and 11 here. That clock now down to 4:25 to play here in the third. Barrier brings them up, empty backfield. Now going to get a big shift going on and bring Griffin back to the backfield. Barrier looking to pass, going to get hit as he throws, and it's just up in the air. And oh my goodness, talk about a bobbling opportunity there out of the hands of number 6. That is Luke Horton, as Barrier got hit when he threw it. And it's kind of up there for anybody, and Horton just couldn't quite come up with it.
Reason why those guys play defense.
That's it. It hit him right in the hands.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the hands.
Great pressure from the left-hand offensive side, right-hand side of the Van. They get back there on a speed rush. I don't know if it's number 20 for Van, who would be Colton Miller. I think who it was that put the pressure on.
Barrier going to find, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That's a big third down. I thought for sure we're going to have enough for that one as it goes to the intended receiver, number 7, is Chance Washington. He's not able to come up with it, so it's incomplete pass. And once again, that is 4 straight incomplete passes here for Barrier, and the Rusk Eagles are going to have to punt after only having the ball for less than a minute here. So pretty much a 3 and out.
Number 34, Carlos Daniel. Take the punt for the Eagles.
So now here we go with the punt. A good low line punt here, and it'll take a good bounce for the Rusk Eagles here as it'll roll all the way down to about the 32-yard line.
And that's where Van will take over. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
You're watching the Rusk Eagles versus the Van Vandals, live from Rusk Eagle Stadium on the Northeast Texas Sports Network. Sandy Cox State Farm is your Shelby County State Farm insurance agent. She and her staff support all of Shelby County's teams. A quick look at Google reviews tells you how her customers feel about her.
I love State Farm. When I moved to Texas, I'm so glad I found Sandy's office. I highly recommend these guys. They're great.
Find her on Tenaha Street, Sandy Cox State Farm.
Whether you go to Sandy Cox, or Chris Mayfield in center, or I'm sure you got a State Farm person here in Rusk. Right up the middle, State Farm is like a good neighbor. State Farm is always there, Larry Pierce.
Always there. Always there. I had a big run there for the Van Vandals as they take it up to the 45-yard line. 13-yard run there by number 18, who's in there running the ball now. That is Fabian.
See that big offensive line of Van right there. The last couple of drives, they've been able to successfully move the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the Rusk defense can mount a stoppage of that.
And they're going to throw it out here in the flat this time, and looks like they're going to have their man there. Should be enough to get into midfield.
Of course, the big play on that last drive, Pierce, was that scrum play.
Yeah.
Where it looked like Rusk had Van stopped on third. It was his second. It was going to be third and long, or it was third down. And they get 15 yards on on the tush push. Well, yeah, if it was even that, it was just it looked like something out of rugby.
Definitely. Hey, there's a big pass play right there to number 8. That was Caden Rowe. He's going to pick up 5, making a second down and 5 ball right onto the midfield stripe. And it looks like they may be just running this down to call a timeout. There's still plenty of time here into this second quarter, third quarter, 2:34 to go. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Van Vandals. So with the ball in midfield, I don't know. These two teams next week are going to have some their hands full too, as this district is heating up. Next week you're going to see the Center Rough Riders take on these Van Vandals, and that's going to be a good game there too. You got to go to Van for that one, right?
That's right. You either have to go to a Van, or you have to tune in to
NetSN
on the YouTube, or tune in to 9:30 on the AM
9:30 KDET. There you go. Yeah, that's it too.
So ways to get it. How about these Rusk Eagles? You know where they are?
The Rusk Eagles?
Yeah.
No, not right off the top of my head. I can find out where the Rusk is going to be next week. I know that deep here in this, where are the Rusk Eagles here?
Yeah, for all the Chapel Hill folks we gave a heart attack to, that score was
wrong. Yeah. Rusk gets to go to Carthage next week. It doesn't get any easier for the Rusk Eagles. And second down and 5 here for Moffitt and the Van offense, as Moffitt's going to hold himself down, going to pull it down. Going to find Austin Moffitt in the middle of the field, wide open and down the middle of the field. Austin Moffitt going to take it to the house for the score, 50 yards on the touchdown pass play, and it looks like almost an old school jump pass right there. But nice play action by Moffitt.
They've been running that quarterback keeper to such good effect here in the second half, and they just faked that. The quarterback takes a step up, and then it's almost like a play action to himself, and then he hits the receiver right down the seam.
Yeah, because he was wide open, nobody right there with him. So Christensen in on the extra point attempt here to try to make it a 28-3 ball game. And it is up, and it is good. So the PAT is good. So another big play. 3 of those tonight have resulted in 21 points here for the Van Vandals. And they lead at 21-3 here in the third.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need. Ice cream.
Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the game. It's what would be in a Rough Rider broadcast, a Shelby Savings Bank kickoff. Just heard an ad from Dairy Queen. We got the Dairy Queen in center. Where we go, I mean, I don't know if the tacos at every Dairy Queen are as good as the tacos in the one in center. But if you're in center, it's worth the drive over to get the tacos at Dairy Queen. There's a Dairy Queen here in Rusk as well. I bet you they got good tacos too, Pierce. But I bet you they got.
Now, have you ever had the taco salad bowl there at Dairy Queen?
Yes.
That's really good too. They have it with chicken. It's good too. Just so you know.
Yep.
And the dilly bars.
Yep.
Got to have a dilly bar. 3 plays, minute 32, 68 yards, and a 50-yard touchdown pass to Austin Moffitt from Zach Moffitt. And there's the kick as the Rusk Eagles will take over with 2:15 to play here in the third, trending at 28-3. And the Rusk Eagles offense, 2 turnovers here, and then they just kind of shot themselves in the foot there. In that last one that they had, just didn't get anything going. So,
yep, you've got to get some momentum, some positive momentum. Right now, you don't need to hurry up, but you do need to have an offensive drive that is successful, that leads to probably not even just points, but a touchdown. I think you can take as much time as you need at the moment, but it's got to end in success.
So Barrier ready to go. Looks like Barnett in the backfield, and he's going to hand off as Griffin. Griffin's going to bring it here to the near side, trying to turn the edge, and he'll have it up to about the 40-yard line, close to a first down.
Nice run, a little delay to Griffin, and he's going to go. Are they going to give him a first? It's going to be second down and about two.
Huh? So about 8 yards on there. Look like he's coming to the sideline here, maybe just where his forward progress got him up above the 40, but he stepped out around the 38-yard line. Griffin stays in the backfield with Barrier. He'll be to the right side. And Barrier will have 2 receivers over to the far side. Barrier now going to look to find Griffin in the flat. He's wide open over there. Going to break one tackle. Can't get away from number 8, and that is Caden Rowe.
They're going to lose a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Looks like I might have lost a couple, huh? So 3rd down and 2 here, and 1:42 to go. Got to keep that clock rolling. And the Rusk Eagles.
You want it rolling if you're Van.
Yeah.
Rusk really needs to convert here.
Yeah, they got to get a 3rd down. They have last couple of drives. They haven't had a good 3rd down. They should do it there. There's a penalty. That'll do it. Waterberger penalty. That'll get him that first down if it's not against Rusk. I didn't see anybody lead on that other side. It is against Rusk. Wow.
It's sure like Van jumped first, but
that's what I thought.
And led, but they can jump, but they have to be in the neutral zone.
Brings up a 3rd down and 7 after the penalty. Only the 3rd penalty of the night on the Rusk Eagles. A couple personal fouls in that offsides right there. It brings up a 3rd down and 8 now. See, that's one of those things you just can't have here. You got to get back behind where you started. So here comes Barrier, bringing him to the line. Going to have Griffin in the backfield behind him. The receiver set here to the near side. All kinds of time on the play clock. Going to get it to Griffin. Griffin going to have to get away from one tackle and cannot do it. Nice job out of Van Vandals. That defense back there is playing lights out tonight. That is tough. Arizamina with a big stop and a loss. Once again, well, they're going to give him a yard up to the 32. But that's it right there.
No, I still think it was a loss. I think it was a loss of 3 because it's going to bring up 4th and 10. Loss of 4 yards on the play.
Well, I thought we were at the 38 before that. The loss was like 3rd down and 12. Still 4th down. and long. Here comes the punt, and Van coming after it, but gets it away. And it's going to be fair caught there at the 43-yard line. Good punt. But the Vandals will take over at their own 43-yard line with 43 seconds left to go. In the third. So Vandals, that was a big drive there, but 3 big plays here tonight. They've had a 50-yard touchdown pass, a 34-yard touchdown pass, and a 40-yard touchdown pass here tonight. And that's been the 3 big plays here. They've just really taken it to the Rusk defense on a few occasions where they've been able to just find the right part and make the play that they needed to.
That's kind of the difference, Pierce.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Van has made about three or four plays on offense and then 3 or 4 plays on defense.
So here we go with Moffitt ready for the snap. He's going to hand off. Nice job by the Rusk defense, number 12. As Jermichael Stearns, and number 23 is Jamarian Tilley in the backfield quick. As a run there by number 18, and that is Christian Fabian. And he gets a couple up to the 44-yard line.
Van does not have to run another play before we go to the 4th period. They're not going to. So, Mr. Pierce, it's time, once you get ready, to go to the Batters Law scoreboard and see what we got.
See what we got on some scores. Let's see, we get this up here. We can get some scores going on. All righty, a lot of scores here happening. Let's see, we got Rockwell Heath over Tyler Legacy, 31-0. Longview, 10-7 over Forney. North Mesquite over Lufkin, 7-3. Tyler High losing to Lancaster, 20-7. Nacogdoches over Howellsville, 20-0. White House over Pine Tree, 14-13. And Mount Pleasant over Marshall, 10-0. So let's see some other ones here. Chapel Hill, yeah, we did have that wrong. It's Chapel Hill 42-15 over Jacksonville. Kilgore and Lindale, I got 14-14 still early into that ball game. Gilmer's trailing Pleasant Grove. That was going to be a good one. We talked about that on the way here.
Yeah, what's the score on that?
14-0. I have it at halftime, so I'm sure it's a different there. Brownsboro on top of Bullard, 28-8 is what I've got. Carthage all over Canton, 28-0. Let's see, as we move down into some of the 3A's here. Crockett's on top of Huntington, 20-0. Dangerfield on top of New Diana, 7-0. And my San Augustine Wolves still up 15-8 over West Sabine is what I've got so far on that. Shelbyville is losing to Garrison, 35-0. And Joaquin looks like they're going to get their first win, 14-0 over Grapeland.
All right, very good. That's the Batters Law scoreboard. We'll hear from Batters at our next commercial break.
Yep.
But Van is going to take over here, 2nd down and 8, with a chance to they really want to have a drive where they milk the clock and just take it down the field.
Yeah, they're just going to run a lot here now. Not the way that's going. Colton Rainey, he's going to take it around the right side. He's going to be enough for a first down as they'll drop it all the way into to Rusk territory and down to about the 38-yard line. 18 yards. That was Moffitt, number 7. So that's another first down here for the Van Vandals.
Problem now at this point in the game, Van could do what they want, which is just kind of run the football and move the chains.
Yeah, Moffitt hands off, and a good job by the Rusk Eagles. They get in the backfield here to shut that down.
Number 24 for Rusk was in on that play. That's going to be Trent Byers, the junior outside linebacker. We've called his name a couple times tonight. He's going to make a big play. It's going to be no gain. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
We got a penalty flag out there, looks like. See what that's about out there. Looks like it may be against the Van Vandals. They're backing up. We're going to get a holding. Sportsmanlike. That's 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against Van tonight. That's going to back them up and bring up a very long play here.
Is it a cab ride or an Uber ride?
That was just a cab ride right now. You can lose any more, it might be an Uber. all the way back to their own 46-yard line after the big penalty right there. Second down.
25.
And 25, longer. Okay, so here we go. Moffitt going to bring it up. We got a free play because it looked like we were offsides. And going to hit the receiver in the back. And then we're going to get a late penalty flag coming in here. It's going to be a pass interference by the referee on this side. But we're going to get an offsides at the beginning of the play anyway for the
they'll decline the offsides and
Yep.
take the pass interference. So that's
Take
a 15-yard penalty.
Get it all the way back into this side of the field. That takes it up to the 39-yard line of Rusk after that penalty yardage right there. So a big penalty against the Rusk Eagles.
Well, it gets Van
That's their
out of
first
that incredibly long drive. They were successful in taking a cab.
Yeah, they got the cab ride via the PI.
Yep.
All right, so first down and 10 here for the Van Vandals now in the fourth quarter, and is Moffitt going to hand off and going to be Rainey once again taking it right up the gut, and he's going to pick up 6 or 7, but they're letting them scrum it out so they could, ball came out, but we're going to hear the whistles all over the place.
Oh, the Rusk fans are going to be apoplectic over this.
So that's a run by Rainey, number 1. He'll take it up to the 33-yard line for a gain of 6. Yeah, you're right. So the Rusk fans not liking the call.
If you let him scrum it and get 15 yards after his contact is stopped, then you blow it dead when he coughs it up. I can understand why Rusk believes that's not a fair deal.
Not a fair deal, yeah. All right, clock rolling, 10:37 left to go, and we're going to get another. Looks like we're going to get another timeout. Oh, we're going to have to restart the play clock. Okay, that's what we're going to do.
There you go.
So we're going to get a fresh 40.
Yeah, they reset the clock.
Second down and 3 from the 33-yard line, and Van in no hurry here. They could actually take it down well under 10 minutes to play in the ball game before starting it off.
Regardless of that, what you think about that last call, the officials I thought have done a really good job in this game. I think they've let them largely play.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've done pretty good here so far. I'm not sure I really like that pass interference call, but, if you're not looking to play in the ball, you got to kind of get that too. So it was a good call, I do believe. And here's Moffitt taking the run up above the 30-yard line down to the 27 for a gain of 6 for another first down. Really starting to get that running game going here now, especially in the second half and into this fourth quarter. Van Vandals are just grinding the clock out and just getting the running game together here. 9.5 to play in the ball game. Moffitt to almost intercepted right into the hands of number 3, Braden Grimes, and he's not able to hang on to it, so the pass is incomplete. That would have been a big turnover that they desperately needed for the Rusk Eagles. Jefferson all over White Oak, 64-18. Wow. Overton 42, Cushing 21. Some scores there getting there. So incomplete pass. That will stop the clock with 9:20 to play here into the ball game. Rusk trailing Van 28-3.
Not a whole lot of close games tonight.
Yeah, not too many out there from the scores I've seen. A lot of teams off this week too, just like Center was.
Or a few. I mean, if you get the odd number of districts, you're going to have a bye.
Yeah. So right up to here's Moffitt. Oh, and he gets hit hard trying to turn the corner, and a nice play there by number 2, Spencer Barnett. As Moffitt, the quarterback, turns the corner, he'll take it up to about to the 21-yard line for a gain of 6. So 3rd down and 4 to get under 9 minutes to play here in Van. In no hurry whatsoever, just going to keep trying to pound the rock in here.
Until they don't, they play action.
Yeah. Find somebody wide open down the middle of the field for another score. That's what they've done here a couple times here tonight.
Rusk defended that well last time. But you feel like they're going to be 2 running plays here.
Moffitt handing off and going to tripped up there is Fabian. That was number 6, Chad McEwen with the trip up there. Taking it down now to the 17-yard line for a gain of 4 by Fabian.
That's going to be 4th and a long one?
Yeah, long one there. But letting that clock roll down now to about 8 minutes to go. Only 10 seconds on the play clock, and Van's still not ready to go to the ball yet. Looks like they're going to call a timeout after it gets down to about 1 here. And that'll leave us with about 7:45 left to play in this ball game. And we got a timeout onto the field. Van leads at 28-3, and they got a timeout on a 4th down and short. We'll be back.
Batters Law Firm is proud to be a third-generation law firm, serving the injured people of East Texas since 1964. Batters has settled thousands of cases and paid out over $25 million to clients from settlements in the past 2 years. Visit one of their locations for your free, no-appointment consultation, and let the Batters team implement their proven approach that incorporates treatment and recovery while maximizing settlements and payouts. Batters Law Firm, serving you in Nacogdoches, Lufkin Center, and Houston. Remember, when it matters, call Batters. 833-BATTERS. 833-BADDERS.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
All right, everybody, welcome back.
Back here ready to rock and roll after the timeout, and it is a 4th down and a long one here for the Van Vandals on their own, on the Rusk 17-yard line. 7:45 to go, and the Rusk defense looking to make a stop here, and the Van Vandals looking to just keep this drive alive. So going to hand off, and it is number 18, Fabian, trying to turn the corner. He's going to have enough for a 1st down as he gets smacked at about the 10-yard line, and that's a late penalty flag right there. Come on, ref. I don't know about that one. I don't know what he's going to call. I don't know if it was maybe the Van player was talking afterwards.
I think somebody was talking afterwards. I don't think that was on the hit.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think it was down to about the 11-yard line. And not quite sure there. That was Fabian. So that was on the defense, so they're going to call that on Aiden Barnett, number 8. So they're going to get a penalty flag. So that's going to make it a 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line. Wow. So here comes the Van Vandals now. Clock down to 7.5 to play as Moffitt going to hand off to Austin Moffitt. He's going to take it around the right side in for the score. Touchdown, the Van Vandals. On the 5-yard run there by Austin Moffitt. Long drive there, guys. I mean, it's actually started at the 43-second mark of the end of the 3rd quarter and on their own 43-yard line. So here comes Christensen in for the extra point attempt to try to make it a 35-3 ball game here in Rusk tonight. Christensen ready for the snap. He's hit them all tonight. Good snap. Ball is down, and the kick is, boy, it looked like somebody might have got a piece of it, but it is a PAT is good. 35-3, Van with the lead. We'll be back here in Rusk on Net SN.
All right, here we get ready for another kickoff from Van.
Yeah, they lead at 35-8 after a big play drive right there to make it 35-8. Another short kick going to be taken there at about the 30-yard line. And so we get a penalty flag. So we get another penalty flag. That's the 4th unsportsmanlike penalty against Rusk tonight. 3, I do believe, against the Van Vandals here this evening. So that's going to start off at 7:12 to go. It's going to start off with the Rusk Eagles all the way back at their 21-yard line. And Barrier ready to go. It looks like Griffin in the backfield with him once again. And it is. And it's going to be Barnett in the backfield. He's going to try to bounce around to that left side. And he'll pick up a couple up to about the 23-yard line. Second down, and we call it 9. They got a 1 on there is what they're going to give him. We got a injured player down on the ground. Hopefully it's just some cramping going on. And it looks like Lopez is going to be able to get up and leave on his own power. It's good to see. Running off the field, that's good.
Yep. What happened was he kind of got the pile kind of rolled over the back of his foot.
And I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That hurts.
So here we go as a Barrier ready to go. Going to hand out Barnett, trying to find some room right up the gut with that Van defense right there. But I tell you what, they've been winning in the trenches here tonight. And that one's no gain on that play.
I certainly have in the second half.
Yeah.
In the first half, Rusk had a lot of success, like you said, between the 30s. But when they got into the red zone,
not able to do anything
not able to
with
do much. And for the second half, offensively, Rusk has been stymied.
Yeah, center better be ready for a solid defense next week. The Van Vandals are going to be up to the task. Here's a pass out here to Chase Washington, but it's not able to complete that one. So it's an incomplete pass.
It's going to be 4th and 9.
4th down long.
I mean, you're going for it here would be a tall order, so it looks like.
Yeah, especially with about 6 minutes left. You don't want anything to happen and give Van an even shorter field when their offense has been working pretty good against your defense so far. Don't give them any opportunity to see if we can pin them back and play some defense. Got a good punt this time. That's a great punt over the head of Moffitt. And be all the way down to the 25-yard line. A good punt.
We'll go away, take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Northeast Texas Sports Network and Azalea Orthopedics present Northeast Texas Football, the 2023 season.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
All right, folks, here we go back. Van with the ball again. It's 5:42 to go in the ball game. They 35-3 lead.
And on their own 25-yard line.
25 after a nice punt by Rusk.
Moffitt going to hand off. Coming around here to this near side, that is Fabian.
A flock of Eagles there for that one.
No gain on that play.
Looks like led by, I'm going to get the number here as soon as he turns where I can see him. Number 33 for the Eagles. Braden Taylor, junior linebacker, in on that to stop the ball carrier for no gain.
So with that gain, it's a second down and 10. And just letting that clock just roll, milking as much off that play clock as they can, getting down to 5 minutes to play in the ball game, and they'll bring it to the line. Fabian stays in the backfield with Moffitt. Fabian's going to get the handoff, trying to bring it right up the gut, and he's going to be met there at the hole.
Well, I'll tell you this,
Eagles.
Pierce. It's 9:40 in the evening. This game, figure Van's going to milk the clock and get this thing over with. We haven't had a game in this early in our broadcast all year.
Time. Yeah. 3-yard run there by Fabian as he'll take it up to about to the 28-29-yard line. 4:25 to go into the ball game.
Going to be third down and about 7. Scarlet Scoreboard Shire says 3rd and 6, so we'll go with that.
Yeah, there you go. We'll trust Triple S over there. So here we go as Moffitt, Fabian with the handoff and a nice job in the backfield. The Rusk Eagles back there quick. Big number 23.
23.
Tilly, he's been a couple times in there tonight.
Zamarian Tilly, number 23, junior defensive lineman. A lot of these tackles were made by juniors, so Russ is going to have some guys coming back next year that are major contributors. We're going to have
got an injury timeout there on the field. It looks like we got some cramping going on down here once again.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams team is cheering on the Center Rough Riders, and we're proud to support the Center ISD's administration, staff, students, and fans. This is General Manager Jeff Baker of Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and I invite you in to see the new vehicles we have in stock, as well as the area's best selection of pre-owned. We're all taking care of our customers' needs, and you'll have my promise we'll take care of yours. Come see us at Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Highway 96 North and Center, and go Riders.
All right, so here we go. 4th down and 6. We're going to have a punt.
Yes, both teams have been punting very better, much better here as the game has gone along. They've been getting some extended punts out. That one's going to go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line on the Rusk side. So both punters getting their legs warmed up here and getting some good 30, 40-yard punts here the last few. Rusk will take back over, looking for a touchdown here, trailing at 35-3 with 3:30 to go. And looking to see, like I said, I don't know, maybe it was just Van's playing a better defense this week than what Center did. I don't know, maybe the Rusk is just off a little bit here tonight on their offense, but definitely two different offensive sets from what I've seen over the last 2 weeks here between the Rusk Eagles. So see if they can bounce it back next week. It doesn't get any easier as they get to go to Carthage.
Oh, my goodness.
Barrier ready to go. He's going to have Barnett in the backfield to his left side. Trip receiver set here to the near side. Here we go with the snap. Barrier handing off. That is Griffin. He's got it. Griffin brings it over here to the right side. He'll take it across the 45 to the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. So a good little run there by Griffin makes it a 2nd down and 4 for the Eagles. Clock rolling now down to about 3 minutes to go here. And Barrier. Griffin in the backfield to his right side. Here comes the snap. Going to give off to Griffin in the backfield. He is hit there by a plethora of Vandals, and they're back here to drive him back for a loss. And they're going to say up to the 45-yard line, so a loss of 2. .235 to play. Now a 3rd down, and we're going to call it 7 here for the Rusk Eagles from their own 44-yard line. So a loss of a couple on that play. So Barrier brings them back up, going to keep Griffin in the backfield. Trip receiver set here to the near side. And Barrier ready for the snap. Griffin trying to find some room here to the home side. He'll take it up to the 45 for no gain. 2 minutes to go. That's going to bring up 4th down. And about 6 here for the Rusk Eagles. And just another punt coming here for the Eagles. It just hasn't been their night for offense tonight, Shires. They just haven't been able to do anything that they wanted to do in certain situations, and then they got themselves into a little bit of trouble as well. So good punting going on. Let's see what we got here. Another good punt on the way. And it's going to take Van bounce and be right there at about the 20-yard line. Another good punt by the Rusk Eagles. So 1st down and 10 for the Vandals with 1:23 left to play this ball game. And Van going to be ready for Center Rough Riders next week. And the Rusk Eagles travel to Carthage to take on the Bulldogs.
All right. All right, folks, we get ready. I thought we were
going to go to break there. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I thought I was about to go to break, but I thought they were coming out before
we
quickly.
Could go. Okay.
I didn't want to go to break and then miss this exciting action. You feel like Van will actually run probably one more one more set of first downs, and then they'll go to Victory O. No, they're going to Victory O now.
Yeah, they probably can because, I mean, let the clock run down here, and that'll be victory formation, and just keep letting it go as 30 seconds there, take it down to about 40
Well,
seconds
I'm hoping
on the
that
clock.
this time the ball game, tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, about this time the ball game, University of Texas will be taking Victory O.
Over the Oklahoma Sooners.
Over the Sooners with a, hopefully 56-63-0.
And we also hope that the Texas A&M Aggies just beat up on Alabama, too. We're going to hope that happens.
That's right.
We're going to hope that happens. So there we go. Let me see if I can get any score here.
And that should do it, folks. That's going to be the ball game here this evening. The Van Vandals come in to Jim Swink Stadium here and come away with an impressive 35-3 victory over the Rusk Eagles. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with our Wiggins Farms post-game show, and we'll kind of wrap it up, kind of talk about what happened, name a Dairy Queen player of the game, that sort of thing, and we'll be right back to do that next.
If you're eating a fresh watermelon, one that's fresh from farm to your table, well, chances are you're eating a Wiggins watermelon. Wiggins Farms. Tastes like home.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show. Sorry about that. Say that 3 times fast.
Wiggins Farms postgame show. Wiggins Farms postgame show.
There you go.
I'm an old radio guy. I can do it.
That's right. So, I guess we need to name a Dairy Queen player of the game.
For both teams or just one or all together?
For both teams.
For both teams. Well, for the Van Vandals,
I think their quarterback,
yeah,
right?
the quarterback Jackson Moffitt had one heck of a game here today. A few touchdowns, and so Jackson Moffitt or even Austin Moffitt, the running back, would be good there too. But I think I'll go with the quarterback Jackson Moffitt.
Let's go with Jackson Moffitt.
Yeah, there we go.
For Van, for Rusk, I'm going to nominate number 23, Zamarian Tilley.
Yeah, he played a good game.
Defensive lineman has some great pressures and some great tackles for loss. So that's our Dairy Queen player game. Do we have a play of the game?
A play of the game? Man, I tell you what, I could probably pick a couple of them here, mostly through the Van Vandals there, and that one play with the last touchdown there, whenever just the play action, right. Moffitt, and then Moffitt gets open down the middle of the field.
I think that
was a good one.
The first time they did that kind of broke it open, I think, for Van, because it was
because that was down that sideline over there. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 7-3 at the time, and I think.
That's right.
And I think they hit that one big play, and that can just kind of change the dynamic of the game, I think.
Yeah, that, and then their running game, they started really in the second quarter or the second half. They came out here in that running game. They really started putting it together. I mean, that even though it didn't really result into much in that first one, off that first drive that they had, did turn into a touchdown for Van. I'm sorry, in that second half. But I mean, even Rusk had an opportunity there, but. Yeah, there's some good plays by both teams, but any one of those touchdown plays were very good plays that were drawn up, and they could go with it either one.
All right, very good, folks. That's our Dairy Queen play of the game, and it's actually our Center Motor Company player of the game, or players in this case. We'll hear from Dairy Queen, Center Motor Company, and one other sponsor. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers. Ice
I'm a
cream
vegetarian.
cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream.
Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen. Born in Detroit, made of the inventory, and if you don't find exactly what you want, he'll find it for you. Ford and Center Motor Company, going farther.
Gaddy's Medical Supply is your one-stop shop for all your medical supply needs.
Jack Allen, where's my ankle wrap stuff for my sore ankle?
Your ankle wrap or your Kinesio wrap?
The old guy wrap.
The ankle wrap. It's in the top bathroom drawer.
Okay, thanks.
If you are recovering from an illness or an injury, Gaddy's Medical Supply can offer you the support you'll need.
Jack Allen?
Yeah?
Where did I put the raised toilet seat?
Check behind the door.
Right.
From crutches to canes to chairs, Gaddy's Medical is there for you.
Behind which door?
The hall bathroom, Dad?
Okay.
Okay, take care of yourself or someone you love with Gaddy's Medical Supply.
Welcome back, folks, to the Wiggins Family Farms post-game show. We've named our Dairy Queen plays of the game, or play of the game. We've named our Cinnamon Company players of the game. Pierce, at the end of the day, I believe that Rusk's inability to put the ball in the end zone in the first half to score some points, and when they had the momentum to get the lead, that allowed Van to play their kind of game and kind of weigh on the Rusk team and move the ball down the field on the ground, and then when the defense came up, then able to hit the big play. So, but I think the Rusk defense just eventually wore out in the second half.
Yeah, that too. And I think also, a couple of times whenever Russ offense looked like they had some momentum, they were going, they either lost the ball or they got a big penalty, and you could kind of see it took a little bit of the steam out of their offense a little bit there. And so that was unfortunate for those guys. But, hey, they played hard. They played really good. They did move the ball really well. It was just not where they needed to put it in the end zone. And a couple of bad timing things on penalties and a couple turnovers really kind of did to the Rusk Eagles in tonight.
That's right. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in, whether live or on review later. Again, this is the Counselor Stephen Shires, along with Larry Pierce, along with Scarlet Scoreboard Shires, running the scoreboard to perfection as usual.
At least we had one thing perfected.
We had one thing perfected. The camera work was not good. I think the cameraman should be fired. Never have to do that again.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for all y'all for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsors. Like I said before, for the Rusk folks, welcome to the NetSN family of schools. We look forward to having teams over to broadcast your football games because, I know Rusk is a great school district, got great kids. Just look forward to doing it. And like I said, folks, contact NetSN. We'll play the ad one more time where it tells you where to contact if you wanted to live stream, but also if you are interested in advertising on the show to support Rusk. And again, we have viewership all the way from Shelby County on south, on down into the. You'd be surprised south all the way up to the Tyler area. Mm-hmm. We have a large viewership of folks that come in. So
we've even had people from Maryland and stuff chat with us.
That's right. You can. It's a good way to advertise your product or services, and at the same time, be able to support your school because you see we try to get the players, we get the bands, the chaparrals, the twirling team, and try to get everybody on camera time.
Yeah. When our normal broadcast, like this was kind of the thing we all had the chance to come out here this week to kind of do this, but normally we have our pregame has coaches interviews, we have halftime interviews with other things, and those will be a part of what our broadcasts bring to you folks. This is one of those things where we wanted to come over here show you what we can do, and it could have been much better, but hey, we wanted to be a part of it. I think the school system was excited to have us around.
Yeah, it was just an opportunity with the Rough Riders on the bye for us to come over and do a game, not with our full crew because we also have the Poultry Festival going on in Center. Because come on over if you need some chicken or funnel cakes, right?
Yeah.
Come on over to the
street tacos. You see you need to get in.
We have the chicken clucking contest tomorrow.
The hot wing eating contest.
Yep. So all kinds of stuff going on at the Poultry Festival. It's just an hour away.
That's it.
Anyway, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to Larry. Come on, Ref Pierce for coming over, and Scarlet Scoreboard Shires for doing her job. This is the Counselor Stephen Shires saying, good luck, Rusk, against those. Beat those Carthage Bulldogs.
Yeah, go beat them Bulldogs.
3-point shot.
It's Red Horse takes it to the house.
This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Productions.